Hello Internet, and welcome to Wednesday. Today is an important day for me, because this was announced yesterday. Pre-purchase for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Special Edition, launching exclusively on the My Nintendo Store, will begin. It says tomorrow, but it was tweeted yesterday, so that means today. So I have the page open, and I've been refreshing the NOA account occasionally, as well as the actual store, because I don't want to miss this, because I missed the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Special Edition. And that is one of my biggest gaming regrets, because that game ended up rocketing itself, as well as the first game, really high on my list. They are tied for first place for my favorite game of all time. So, not having the one for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is one of my biggest gaming regrets, because that shit's expensive now. Not to say that this won't be expensive, but it's not secondhand market thing. The other thing that I've been up to this morning while I've been waiting on this is editing and uploading all of the vlogs from the last few days, from the 2nd to yesterday. And most of them are done processing, but they're all scheduled for release sometime today. That might change before I actually release some. Some of them may come out tomorrow, but whatever. It depends on what I decide. But I'm very excited to finally be able to pre-order this special edition, because I don't want to miss out on this, because it is big for me. So I'm going to keep checking on it, and I'll let you know. We apologize for any inconvenience that you may be experiencing while attempting to pre-order the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Special Edition. The My Nintendo Store is experiencing a high volume of traffic. We appreciate your patience while we look into the issue. Nintendo, what did you expect to happen? You made this thing exclusive to your own store, and then act like you don't know what happened when the system crashed. What did you think was gonna happen? Come on. Anyway, pre-orders went live, and then the website crashed immediately. Nintendo, seriously. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't even sign in, because your shit is so badly broken. I just want to buy your game. Let me spend my money. So, Nintendo. So, Xenoblade. Didn't end up getting a copy of Xenoblade. What happened was Nintendo didn't expect a special edition exclusive to their store to crash their servers, and so very few people were able to get a copy, and I was not one of them, and it was frustrating. And basically they left it as try again next time, with no indication of when that might be, no indication of what they're going to try to do to make sure this doesn't happen again. And it was just handled very poorly, and it was very disappointing, and I just, anyway, I don't have anything else, so, tomorrow. It's Thursday now, and the thing I did today was not complete, but finish the story of the Octo expansion for Splatoon 2. And some people have called it the Dark Souls of Splatoon, and I have to agree, it's very hard. And, a lot of, it's not been fun. We'll put it that way. It's not been fun. I mean, it's been fun, but it's been hard, and there were several missions that were just so hard I had to skip them and find other ways to that path. But I got it, and I beat it, and I can play as an Octoling now, just in time for Splatoon 2 to come out in, I think, September. So, that's gonna be fun. I kind of don't have anything else for today, so I'll kind of just pass it off to tomorrow, Vin, but I was excited, and it was something that I wanted to do for a while, and just never got around to till now. So, I don't think I ever mentioned it, but a couple days ago, I placed my first Goodwill order, and that arrived today. And the 4 games, well, the 4 cartridges that I got were these 4. And I haven't printed cases for them yet, but I plan to and add them to the shelf at some point in the near future. But the things that I'm most excited about are these 2. When I was a kid, we had a handful of Game Boy Advance videos, and the only one I still have from when I was a kid is one of the Pokemon ones. It has a hot water battle and For Ho-Oh the Bells Toll. Now, when I started collecting for myself, I told myself the first thing that you're going to get a collection of, a complete set of, is going to be the Game Boy Advance videos. Because there's only a handful of them, and they meant a lot to me as a kid, so I definitely wanted to have that done. So I told myself that's what I'm gonna do, and now I'm finally starting working on that. Slowly. And it starts with these 2, which now need cases, which I need to, at some point, sit down and make a better looking one, because if you look at the Pokemon one, it's fine, but the front could use some work. It definitely needs work. Because it is kind of redundant to have the 2 instances of it saying Game Boy Advance video. So, I'm going to work on that, and once I have that done, I'll figure it out. So, while I was at work today, okay, let me start at the beginning of this, actually. So whenever I'm at work, when I'm the closer, one of the things that I end up doing is taking the garbage out. Which is normal, someone has to do that no matter where you work. So today, while I was bringing the garbage out, I walk up to the dumpster, I go to throw the garbage in, and I happen to see this, which color me intrigued. Why is there a Wii Box in the garbage? And honestly, looking at it, it's in pretty good condition. Obviously, it took some dumpster diving to get it. But the only major thing is this little bit of gift wrap. And I guess now that, which was not on it when I got it. Don't know how that happened. And one little bend on this side. Well, not little, but one bend on this side. And when I went to get it out, it had these in it. Which, not for nothing, 2 Wiimote covers, and it had the backs. I don't know where I put them. But it had the backs for them as well. So it actually was not terrible find, surprisingly. So I was excited for that. Especially because it was in pretty good condition. The last time I had a Wii Box was when we got our first Wii in 2008. And any other Wii we've gotten was used, so that's the first Wii Box I've had since 2008. That's like 15 years almost? 14 years? Needless to say, I was pretty excited. I don't even know what day it is, but I'm excited. We got to watch Dragon Ball Super Superhero today. And that made me very excited, because I was super looking forward to the movie. It was a cam rip from Japan. It did not have subtitles, so we had to use a little bit of context clues to figure out what was going on. But we did have a few places online that Ben was looking at that was like explaining things for people who don't know Japanese, which was our group. But it was a damn satisfying movie. And here, let me pull up the tweet that I made about it. This was last night, right when we finished it, because I talked about something else yesterday, but Dragon Ball Super Superhero was an easy 8 out of 10. Fun the entire time, and I loved the final fight in its entirety. It was fun, needless to say. And pretty much everybody who watched it with me, which was Ben, Jordan, Patrick, and maybe Ant? I don't remember if Ant was there, but definitely me, Jordan, Patrick, and Ben. We enjoyed the hell out of it, and pretty much all agreed that it was an easy 8 out of 10. So, if you're interested in watching the movie, look forward to it. Because I was looking forward to it, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. More fun than I thought it would be, to be honest. And the CG was really good. There was only one thing that, like, I didn't like about the CG. And that was, right near the end. But it didn't ruin anything for me, which is good. Well, it's the end of the week, and I did say that I would try doing a couple of weeks of weekly vlogs instead of daily to see how I feel. And even if this doesn't come out right away, I figured I would be like I would end it with the intent of it being a weekly thing. And honestly, this is probably better because a lot of my days tend to be really samey. And because it's a weekly thing and it'll encompass the week instead of just an individual day, if I end up not filming anything due to lack of anything to want to talk about, or lack of anything to show off, that's okay. So really, for me specifically, this is probably the better way to do it. I don't know. I'm gonna be going throughout the month of June with the mindset of, oh, this is gonna be a weekly thing at some point when I finally start releasing regularly. Anyway, so that's something I guess to look forward to. So that's gonna be it for this week. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you had yourself a damn good one, and I'll see you next week. That felt weird. I'll workshop that.